which I'm very concerned about. If I got struck by lightning, I'd die pretty easy.
I think minimum health is 30. Even at lowest level.
You know what? That's a good point. Resilience time, unless they're dumping resilience, which is stupid. Friends don't let friends dump Constitution. Everyone remember that.
You said how much damage was it again?
I forgot.
I think you said like 13.
I did this stupidly. I just counted it. You're supposed to multiply.
Yeah. Roll it again. It's a normal one times your multiplier.
Okay.
Plus.
Times multiplier, which is that. Oh no, I did it right. I was right. Never mind. 13.
13. Okay. Got it. As the guy gets hit with the lightning.
Sorry, 90.
90. He's it's like, Bob, you okay? Doing good.
I'm going to move now.
Is my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna
I'm just moving out of the way so I'm not where I shot from.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what's called a fast strike, which I can basically just make one attack and I split the damage between the two if it goes above both of their damage things.
Okay.
But I also have edge because I took combat expert. I have edge against anyone who's rank 1. Are they rank 1?
They are indeed.
Sweet. So that means I get to roll this one twice, right?
Roll the lowest one.
The lowest one? Okay. So I'm going to just try and hit both of them. What if I have two that are the same?
Choose.
They're the same again.
There's a 1/6 chance of that happening.
And what do I add to it again?
This would be a melee. So
A
you
melee.
add your melee.
Add my melee.
And don't forget to multiply it by 3.
After
hitting.
18.
that will hit.
Okay, sweet. So now I roll this. Which is 11. So one of them takes 5, one of them takes 4. Doesn't matter which. I'm just gonna as I'm standing basically in between them.
Alright, as you kind of hit both of them, they're like, hey! Where are these guys coming from? That's their turn, and it is now Damon's turn. He is going to... can't see all that well. He's going to try to blast the guy next to you, and just... Okay! Just... You see this... almost that air, the mist swirl around his hand and just and lets out this blast of air.
I don't know if you could do that.
Okay, yeah, so I did that. Yeah, that hits him as you just see this air spear this guy. It's gonna go ahead and he hits him for 19 points. Alright, that is essentially his turn. He's like, as the air knocks this guy away a bit. It is now their turn. After the blast, you would be the only to see it, but there's like a piece of material that falls off from the guy that Damon just hit that reveals Hydra on the front of it.
Oh. Can I take a free action right now, or do I have to wait for my turn?
Depends free action.
What?
Depends on the free action.
I'm just gonna say, they're Hydra!
I'll allow it.
I'm just gonna yell that out. They're Hydra!
Alright.
Andres is just gonna groan and I knew this was a bad idea.
As ones next to you are both going to try to hit you. Granted, they have trouble on their attack because they're next to you.
Uh-oh. That didn't sound good.
Will a 18 hit you?
That hits, yeah.
As one hits you, let's see the second one. You're lucky this has trouble, because that was a fantastic.
Oh.
Will 15 hit you?
15 will hit me, yeah.
Alright, let's go for damage here.
It's enduring constitution again. Oh, yeah.
3 points.
3 points?
And 4 points.
And 4 points, okay. That's not terrible at all. That's 7 points of
Yeah.
damage.
Oh. I could theoretically take out all of these guys on my own. I have a spell that makes it so I can't take damage unless they deal more than 20 points of damage in a single shot.
As they just try to shoot you. You take the hits, but it's not enough to really knock you down, but just grazes you.
Woo! That's hot!
As the two back ones are going to try to make some shots in the dark against wherever the air blast came from. With trouble.
No fantastic. Double fantastic.
So, yeah, that is going to go ahead.
Legendary success. I was only one of every 36 times doing this. That's not that many, honestly.
It's really not, actually.
We've already made 10, 15 rolls in this game. It's not that hard to get.
It's not hard to get.
Unlike in D&D, where getting 2 nat 20s on disadvantage is something that happens one every 400 times.
That's crazy. That's so wild. And the only times that I ever get double nat 20s is when I have advantage, and it doesn't matter.
No one matters.
Well,
Legendary success.
Well, because you're our DM.
As it shoots, you kind of hear the wind just suck in, just as Damon kind of pops in and out. Edge. That's their agility. As he just kind of dodges out of it, just blinks out before the hit can really hit him. Just, that was scary. I didn't like that. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. It is now your turn.
We're gonna cast the flame. We're gonna cast Flames of the Faltine. I'm going to be making. Well, actually, I'm gonna get close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can see that guy now. I'm gonna cast Flames of the Faltine on him. Attack against the agility defense. That will be a 20.
That will hit it.
Alright. Damage time. Okay, that's excellent.
Which one? The one on the...
The one that I'm closest to.
Okay.
He will take 18 plus 5. I can't do math. 23 damage.
Alright, as you hit him, it knocks him down, just down onto the ground as he is now unconscious.
Cool. I'm just going to take him off if that's okay.
Yes.
And then I'm going to take a step back.
Alright. It is Diamond's no, it is Mark, your turn.
I don't like the name, the fact that there's a named character of Damon. You were not saying Diamond. I thought you were saying Diamond, and I was like, I don't like that there's a named person on the bad guy's team.
I'm just gonna attack the guy that's next to me. And I'm gonna do what's called a chain strike, so I have edge on my melee attack. Oh, that's worse. 14. That's 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, sweet. Take this. If I get a fantastic, I can add another attack to this guy. Which, no.
I've only gotten one fantastic.
24 points of damage.
He's gone.
To the guy on my left, I'm just going to take my baton and just whack, and there's like a cracking sound.
Immediate unconscious.
Which was the one that you hit for 19?
The black one over there. You got the dark gray one.
All right. So then this one.
He's already gotten punched though.
He has, not for a lot.
I was actually mistaken. He would have taken 8 damage, but you don't have to correct it.
Okay, no, then that does knock him out.
Oh.
He hits the ground unconscious, like, oh, Henry! Oh! As the guards are just hearing people falling, just doosh, doosh, these loud energies, blasts, and everything going on, they're like, what's going on? Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I move forward?
You certainly can.
5? I can move forward 5, right?
Yes.
So I'm just gonna.
You technically aren't really affected by this mist because of your senses.
Yeah, you have absolutely no effect from that.
Yes!
That's the reason I cast it. I'm helping.
Yay!
Honestly, my aggressive power is okay, but not like that great.
There's also like some other
As
stuff.
it goes to that, it is Damon. He's gonna. I don't know where you went.
Oh.
Alright, he successfully bamps. Oh! I can see you!
Should probably punch this other dude.
No durr!
And he is going to. He's gonna, once again, kind of grab the air and try to hit this guy. Hit it. As he grabs the elements around. For 20 points. As it completely launches the guy over his friend. As there's just one guy left there. Like, hey! What's going on? And he's gonna try to hit you, Mark.
I thought you were looking at me and I was like, good luck with that.
There's so much stuff that I'm forgetting. You want to know what my damage multiplier is?
What?
5.
How's it 5?
How is it 5? Well, isn't it the same as your no?
Multiplier is your
rank.
rank.
Oh, it's the same as your rank?
Yes. And
Then-
then damage, yeah.
Then it'll just be 4.
Then you just add your stat to it.
Yeah, I think it'll just be 4 then.
I'm assuming you have an ability that increases it.
Yeah, my iconic weapon.
Will an 11 hit?
Me?
Yes.
No, it does not.
Alright, so he tries to shoot. Ah! Very upset. It is now your turn, Andreas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just walking in closer. And I'm going to like yelp as I see a person. Suddenly, I'm going to cast Bolt of Belthac
Alright.
for. You know what? We're gonna have some fun here. I'm casting Bolt of Belthac for 20. Will a 20 hit?
That will hit.
Fantastic.
That essentially counts as a 12.
Okay, 12 times
even
3.
need to.
No, I want to though.
How do you want to bolts of Balthak him?
Well, he's stunned. if I get a fantastic, well, yeah, but like it's not just like I'm like as soon like he just comes out of this like I'm just going like let out a little streak like book is going like open up his like hands like and then like bolts of electricity are going to arc down like around the ground and explode it upward and like he's going to get knocked out immediately.
Alright, the bolts
Now I'm going to figure out how much damage I dealt because I need to know.
all wrap around him, chain him down, and just as he just goes limp in the bolts, and the bolts just disappear afterwards, and he falls to the ground.
I just dealt 66 damage.
Good thing these are rank ones.
Good thing that these are rank 1s. I could have killed anything with that. Like anything rank 1. Easily.
Anything rank 1.
That would have killed me in one hit.
Well,
As that guy is now gone. It seems clear.
I spent a lot of focus on that. Like,
Seems clear, huh? I'm looking into the back of the van.
but yes, there's a person there.
Seems clear. Your
Can
body's making
I
what it
see
seems.
into the front of the van from where I'm at?
If
Or
it
no?
seems clear, I'm going to end concentration.
Or not see, sense. I guess, can I sense him? Am I close enough?
Make me a vigilance.
A vigilance check?
Because
And I think I
cannot-
have advantage on vigilance checks.
Alright.
Because I cannot see him, I'm going to drop the mists because I think that the fighting's over.
I rolled terribly. That's awful. That's slightly better. Oh man. Vigilance 8.
Seems empty. Says body around you.
Alright.
You drop the mist and just. The car still is like. No, it's empty. The car's not running. But as you walk up, you do see that there is someone kind of in the front seat of the truck or the van.
Can I cast a
They
spell?
didn't see anything that went on.
They did not. They just saw fog roll in.
And now everyone's unconscious.
Everyone's unconscious.
Can I? And several flashes of light of like energy bolts, lightning, and fire. Can I cast a spell?
Sure. First, you're gonna see is just kind of like from the mirror side is just. I don't want to deal with no Avenger level stuff, okay?
This guy's
Never mind.
done.
I know the drill. Gets up and just. Which one are you guys? Iron Man, Cap, Spider-Man? I don't care. Not going to the hospital again.
It's literally these high schoolers. It's just like beat people up.
I'm on it. Anders is gonna suddenly start feeling really bad.
Kind of gets out and looks and just. Newbies.
I'm
flying to the roof. You can deal with this now.
I'm just gonna say yes, newbies.
Take that, evildoers.
Yeah, I'm flying to the roof and calling the cops and saying that they're so like, hey, there are some dudes some superhero guy said they were Hydra.
It's not technically lying.
1 second, hold please. Chief, we got another Hydra call. Please hold.
Can I just tell you the address? I need to go do my homework.
Sorry, we gotta follow protocol. We have to connect you over to the Avenger line.
Okay. I might have made a mistake calling the cops, but I didn't know how we were going to get them over to the authorities otherwise.
As you're kind of making this call, and
I'm gonna just start trying to find rope, and like I'm gonna tie the one dude that's still conscious up like really, really well, and I'm gonna tie the other dudes that are unconscious. And I'm gonna make sure they're still breathing, like they're not dead.
they're not dead, yeah.
Okay.
Because you guys have karma, all your attacks are non-lethal. They don't kill. Unless you specify, I want this to kill. And
Cool.
so you tie him up, and Damon kind of goes over and is like, so, who you working for, huh?
I'm still on the roof and I have no intention of coming down.
I'm gonna say we already know who they're working for.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What do you want with these crates? What's in the crates?
I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna pop open one of the crates. I'm gonna be like, I can't see anything.
Toph, I'm blind!
Yeah, exactly.
That one
As
where Toph wants to go put up posters on her own.
you go over and open the crates, but you can sense that there, on the top is just food parcels. But you can, with your Daredevil-esque vision, there's more underneath the top layer, and it seems to be more alien-esque technology on the bottom.
No thanks. Y'all can deal with this. I work with magic. You guys can have your fun toys.
I'm just gonna say, hey, is this stuff from the attack on New York? I
Which
feel
one?
Which one?
The most recent one.
The first one?
The first one? Like, the first one with Kang, or the one with the, like... Gotta be more specific.
When the aliens came.
Which alien?
Where did they come from? Just ask them where they came
Well,
from.
where did they come from then?
Where did they go?
What?
I don't know.
Hot Night Joe?
It's just, You gotta be more specific. Was it the Chitauri? Was it the scrolls? Was it which one?
Just asking where I can't say that.
No. I'm just gonna. Where did this come from? Because I'm not gonna sit here and guess all day.
It came from Fisk, okay?
Fisk?
Yeah, there was some stuff down in the Fisk laboratories, and we decided to take them out.
Take him out?
Yeah, we wanted to get some good stuff. I just on the low, so we've been, trying to get back on the up and high.
So, I being a stupid person don't know who what Fisk is. Would Andres know what Fisk is?
He also is not from New York.
That's true. I have no clue what's going
He is
on.
the only one that is from New York. So
I'm just
you
chilling on
might
the roof.
hear or know anything about Fisk.
I'm just chilling on the roof, freaking about what's going to happen. When
Would
the
I know
Avengers
anything
hotline
about
gets
Fisk?
connected.
I was gonna ask that question, but I was gonna just.
Where in New York do you stay?
Do I stay? Like, not on the crazy nice side of New York, but not on the bad side either. It's kind of just like middle class family, really.
You've heard of Fisk Industries, but nothing of the underworld crime area.
Mm-hmm.
What is Fisk Industries that he knows about?
Just that it's a company that is like a legal company. They just make trades with Oscorp and Stark Industries, those big name companies.
Oh, cool.
Fisk. Why
I
the
feel like
heck?
I've heard of it, like from Iron Man movie. I think, like Iron Man 2, or maybe 3.
Roxxon was the company that they were dealing with.
Never mind.
It was just Fisk. I mean, big guy.
Oh, yeah, the freaking big dude. He was a bodybuilder. I would know who he is because I'm into weights.
Oh, that's how I know who Fisk is.
Yeah, he like started a company, right? I know who Fisk is. Yeah.
Glad you recognize the name.
That was not the scared dude.
As
I'm gonna be like, he's behind.
As you're on the
me,
phone
isn't he?
and everything, no, your sense didn't pick it up because he was on the seat, on the roof. Just
Wait, I didn't see him when I flew to the roof?
you can catch him.
Okay, I was really looking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he kind of just pops up and just. So, looks like you guys took out the Hydra problem I was having. So either I'm gonna take you out, or you work for me.
This is a proposition.
On the... do I notice him suddenly? Am I still on hold?
At this point, it's like, hello, you've reached the Avengers line for Avenger level threats. Please press 1 if it has anything to do with scrolls. Please press 2 if it has anything to do with magic. Please press 3
Technically,
if
yes,
it's
no.
Hydra. If anything else, press 4.
I'm pressing 3 and 4 at the same time.
I'm sorry, that does not compute.
4!
1 second, please. As it just starts playing like fanfare music.
4. I'm just gonna wait until you guys do something, and then I'm gonna do something. Oh, meanwhile, I open up my book and magically flips over to a page that hasn't been opened to yet.
You see, it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Fisk. I really admired you in your bodybuilding days.
Glad people recognize me for those days. And because of that, I'll let your little operation slide. But I got an eye for talent, and I can tell you're a little on the poor side with your costumes here.
Is he addressing me in this, or is he just kind of ignoring me? Okay. I mean, I kind of flew away once the mists dropped anyway.
He didn't notice you, but he definitely saw the crates and that going on. But you got away before anything else.
Dope. I'm happy to stay here and let you guys take the fall.
So you can work for Fisk, and I can get you some nicer suits, something a little more like this. So he's wearing a very nice white, three-piece suit. Everything is just white about it except for the shirt, black shirt underneath. with like a diamond piece in the middle of the tie. Just get you something a little like this, or something like your pal Iron Man, if you fancy that.
Has the hotline picked up yet?
Hello. Your call is very important to us. We understand that this could
I
be
feel like they should have a better automated system for Avenger level threats.
I understand that this may be the weight of the world, but there are other things happening at the moment. Thank you, caller number 666.
I'm hanging up. I'm dropping my phone and going and like peeking over and watching.
You drop your phone and you see this large man in an all-white suit talking to these two. There's a lot of vigilance checks. Make a vigilance check to see if you can gauge their demeanor.
I rolled bad. 12.
That's bad.
Vigilance is how many times you can use your powers. I'm a spellcaster.
Makes sense.
You can tell off of Damon, he is just...
He's trembling in his boots.
Because you already read him pretty well, and like he gives a big appearance, but like lower level, it's there, and he's just... So you can tell like this is kind of like a threat there, but nothing's happening yet.
What do you mean a threat? Like Damon's thinking about joining, or Damon's freaking out?
Just kind of like freaking out, just
okay. Damon considers this to be a terrifying threat. Okay.
Just so. What'd you say? Want a 3-piece, or you want to visit somewhere a little less nice?
Can I keep going to high school?
You work for me, you don't have to go to high school anymore. Work for me, you don't have to live down in Brooklyn anymore. You know, I can tell your friend, and you guys are a little tense here. Kind of goes to put his hand on your shoulder, just... So I'll just leave you with my card.
I'm going to take it, and I am going to just like... Thanks!
And he just, it's like, no problem. And squeezes your shoulder, and it's just a tense, just tight squeeze. And it's like, just give me a call when you need a little help. Begins to walk away with his cane. You didn't know that before, but the cane has a giant crystal, like a giant diamond on the top of it. That, without needing a check, you can tell that is a pure diamond on the top. And just walks away down the alleyway. Car pulls up.
Gonna pick up my phone.
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, you called for an other threat?
Yeah. Well, actually, it's a kind of bit of both. Some superhero guy told me that they caught some Hydra dudes, but then, like, another guy that called himself Fistpole came and talked with them, and now I'm just kind of cowering and freaking out.
Alright. Well, thank you for your cooperation. What street did this happen on?
I tell him the street.
Perfect. We will send this information to Jarvis and let the Spidey, not industry, the Spidey agency know. Thank you.
I'm glad I don't have to be around to be there for it to pick up. I had planned for if I did have to, but like...
You're just like a normal sounding guy, none Avenger sounding people.
Alright.
Damon just drops and... I don't know who that was, but I was terrified.
That was the CEO of Fisk Industries.
That's a CEO?
Yeah.
CEOs go to the gym more than I thought. I flow back down.
He's massive.
Well, you see, yeah, he used to do a lot of working out back in the day, and then he kind of started his own company, which is like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't feel good. Like, my shoulder's like bruised. I'm just like,
yeah, you can see like the bruising already on your shoulder starting to show up. It's like, oh, that from a shoulder grab?
was totally about to cast my second kind of mist.
The second kind of mist?
The second kind of mist.
Uh-oh. That sounds dangerous.
Damon's just
It's
sitting
the
there.
higher level kind of mist.
Just sitting there stunned and thinking about it. Just
We should also probably get out of here. I called the Avengers agency thing, and they apparently are sending...
you called the Avengers?
Well, I called the cops, and then they redirected me. They said they were going to alert the Spider-Man agency. I think if we don't want to be found, we should be gone before they get here. And with that, I'm going to start flying. I'm going to, start floating, over here. So let's go now?
I'm just gonna...
Oh, you can do that, okay. You just want to start doing that as you guys start going your way. You can see down lower in the city, just...
Well, I'm glad that they actually took it seriously and didn't think it was just a dumb thing.
You just... Spider-Man? Do you think he knows... Let's go back. He probably knows where Goblin is.
Go back. Do you think Spider-Man will recognize us?
No, we got costumes.
Yeah!
Okay, you guys go talk with Spider-Man. I'm going to stay on the roof.
We always stay out of things. Why don't you just... Come on, join us a little bit. You know you like being a superhero.
Do you want to find out what my second kind of mists does?
Kind of.
Do you want to find out personally?
That less so.
Come on.
I'm gonna go out and just watch.
We're just gonna go watch. Just stay from afar.
You know, we need to learn from the best.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to learn how to clean up these situations. You know?
Just go
I think I just figured out how to clean up these situations.
Send Spider-Man to clean up the mess.
Call the cops, they'll do it.
I mean, but they're superheroes in the city for a reason. And he's just gonna start floating away like, come on.
I'm going to fly back on top of the roof, and I'm going to hide.
I'm gonna pull myself back up.
Don't you want to talk with Spider-Man? You should
Well,
probably just chill by the body.
I'm gonna watch and see what he does.
I'm actively hiding. That is what I am doing.
Damon just kind of, come on. I'm going down. And he just starts floating. I'm going down. I'm going down.
You going down?
Moving. You're coming. You're gonna let me? You're gonna...
Fine. Lower myself down.
And it's just like a slow descent. Just like, you got it. Come on. You got it. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. He's just, yes, there we go, more. I mean, that's what I call you, bro. Can't call you, you know.
It was the mask.
Wow. That's stupid.
It is stupid. We'll come up with something better.
Later.
Yeah, later.
Just. What you doing, Spider-Man? Just. Oh, hey. So, you guys new in town? New superheroes? Freak accident? Sun? Revenge? Justice? What's your stick?
Bit of everything.
I see.
Justice, revenge. Just trying to be cool vigilantes.
Great. And I'm guessing this is your... How long you been doing this for?
Great question. How long have we been out tonight?
Oh, so you're new. So when did you guys... Was it tonight you got your powers or you got your tech?
No.
Okay.
No. It was a while ago.
Oh, how long is a while ago?
A year ago.
A year ago. This is your first night after a year.
Yeah, you know, training and all that.
Right. And so that's why you have the shields tech.
Told you this was stupid. Andres is just going to be thinking in his brain, I told you this was dumb.
I found this in a Goodwill.
Yeah. How many events we have? Probably could write some stuff down. But this looks a little too
pocket.
He'll look at you and look at your pocket and just... You forgot one back there.
Huh?
There's one back there you forgot. Just,
I didn't even look.
just a sheer move, just... there. Fisk. Just a like quick backflip into like Spidey goes like, you working for Fisk?
Not yet. And I don't know if I will. But
No!
I don't. Let's just say all of this stuff technically belonged to Fisk Industries. The stuff in the crates, if the crates are still there.
Yeah, they're still there.
Okay. All the stuff in the crates belonged to Fisk Industries. We beat these guys up because they were very suspicious of guns loading stuff into things, and we noticed that they were Hydra. So we beat them up. Turns out Hydra's stealing from Fisk. Fish, whatever.
You
Fisk
can call him Fish. I call him Fish too.
Fish showed up and basically threatened to kill us if we didn't work for him.
That's typical Fisk stuff. He threatened to kill you if you didn't work for him, and then he gave you his card saying, call me later, and then drove away.
Yes.
Typical Fisk. Well, you did good. But I'm going to keep this because I don't like the idea of more people working for Fisk. I have a hard enough time dealing with Rhino and Dobby.
You work for
Makes
Fisk?
sense.
I can't ask that. I'm not here, and I will not be coming.
Yeah. Who else works for Fisk that's hard?
Well, you guys, is it a school night for you guys?
What?
Is it a school night for you guys?
What day is it?
It's like a Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
not
so
very
you won't-
good.
I won't go into the full list, but you got Goblin, Rhino, Mysterio sometimes. Got Doc Ock. I swear everyone works for Fisk, but then every now and then they switch back and fight against him, and then they work for Goblin, and that's annoying because then Goblin gives him really good stuff, and then he just continues going on his whole list.
What if you had an insider working for Fisk? What if you had 2 insiders working for Fisk?
Thank you for not volunteering me.
I almost did.
At that point, you just hear another. How about 3? You see black suit Spider-Man kind of going down, just. Right?
Do
Spider-Man.
we recognize the voice?
It drops down. You hear it and it sounds familiar, and then the eyes kind of just like. How about 3?
Can I?
I'm looking down and I'm like, just like as I see this, I'm like, cast Detect Supernatural and like.
You see the similar red and blue on Spider-Man. On the other one, it's black and red.
Black and red. It has changed.
Hi, Spider-Man. You can just kind of, there's Spider-Man. Look, at Spider-Man just.
The meme? I would be like, well, this is awkward.
Spider-Man.
So wait, you're Spider-Man, and you're Spider-Man. So what do I call you? And what do I call him? If it's him, or it sounds like him. I don't.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, what? Continue.
Red Spider-Man just like 3 of you working at Fisk's. It is a risk. Could maybe work. But I'm not gonna send a bunch of teenagers in to deal with my problems.
Andre's up on the roof is just gonna like nod like, I knew this guy was smart.
It's like, look, okay, I know you're excited. I know you have these new powers and you want to fight crime. You want to get revenge and everything, but that's not what this is about. Okay, so being a hero isn't about getting the girl, getting fame and money, and beating up crime. It's about something bigger than you. Okay? It's about doing what's right because it's right, even though it can be hard.
Isn't beating up crime what's right?
But what's your reason for it besides just beating up crime?
Bringing people to justice. That sounds pretty pretty good.
Andres
People doing wrong, stopping them from doing wrong, stopping them from hurting people. There you go.
Andres just like quietly mutters to keep these idiots out of trouble.
Well, then I would suggest you stay off the streets for at least a month until you can find a real reason of why you want to fight. If you continue fighting now, the words of Fisk and maybe Norman might convince you, and they'll have you in their grasp. Long story. You'll find out sometime. But all I'm saying, you have this power. It's your responsibility to use it wisely. So don't fall easily for these guys. His head just kind of perks up and just, I gotta go again.
He's just leaving these Hydra dudes.
It's like, the cops know where to get him. But if not, would you guys hear his names?
Rain check.
Got it, rain check.
What the?
You didn't see that coming? No, this is Spider-Man, sir.
Leaves a little note on the giant ball of just the Hydra agents. It's just, sorry for the mess. Try to clean up as much as we can from your friendly neighbor Spider-Man, plus rain check and others.
I mean, I guess it's a cooler name than what I came up with.
It's just, you start to hear sirens now.
Okay, now I think it's time to go. Cops don't like vigilantes.
No, they do not. As the other Spider-Man's just, citizens? And just webs away.
I'm gonna fly over by the black Spider-Man. I'm just gonna say, just like kind of fall over, just like fly over and go and say, "Been a while, Miles. Have a good night."
Just, Miles? I don't know who Miles is. If
Around.
I did, probably he's really good looking. Keeps going.
I very pointedly make sure that they're not around. I'm allowed to know his secret identity, not you guys.
Just continues to go away, and you guys fly and just make it back to your. Where do you go? Actually, where do you want to go? The night is still yours.
Well, I'm going as soon as wherever we end up going. Like I assume we're gonna like rendezvous. There's no way we set up a rendezvous point beforehand. We're not that smart. I'm gonna just kind of go over towards. I'm going to like. You can't fly.
No,
You're
I can,
running.
I can
Kind of web sling.
Oh,
almost web sling, but not quite.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to go over and like say follow, like come find you, and then say like follow me, and I'm gonna go look for Damon.
All right, because Eamon was also with him. They were
Okay.
like by each other, so just
Then I'm gonna go
flying
back after them.
roughly close by you.
I'm going to like say follow me, and I'm gonna lead them to like some rooftop, and I'm just gonna like we need to have a chat now.
Mm-hmm.
Just okay. Kind of slow down there. Rain check.
Shut up. That was not my plan.
Do you have a better hero name
For him?
for you?
I'm working on it.
Did you have one for me?
I mean, like
Mr. Punchy Man.
I was gonna call you brute force. I don't know.
It's kind of cool, man. I like rain check though. I make the villains take a rain check. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not that stupid.
Oh.
I make the villains have a rain check. I don't know, but okay, whatever.
Even I think
I'm blind and I punch people. What do you want?
I don't know. Something like
I'm blind and I punch
I don't
people is
know,
better
like-
than rain check.
Batman.
What? Ah!
Bats use sonar, right? So like, why not? And or Bat Boy, because you're still a boy.
Hey, that's mean. I'm bigger than you. I'm like standing over him.
He's just hovers. What do you mean?
He like stands up straight. I'm like, yeah, fight me.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to cast another spell. I'm going to cast images of Ichthon, and I'm going to make an image of Fisk appear. And,
The
like,
Dawn's just
and,
like.
and I'm going to like step forward and I'm going to say, he's way bigger than either of you two.
You just immediately just blinks forever away. Just.
I'm just gonna raise up my hand. I'm just gonna wave my arm through it, and it's going to dissipate into mist. Come back. Gesture to come back.
Just like.
Oh, I didn't run.
I know.
But
I
I
was
was like-
talking to the teleporting dude.
He just did it in small increments, just to kind of like make you mad. Just
like the chalk on the chalkboard.
yeah.
I think it became abundantly clear tonight that we are way out of our depth.
I mean, we took out the agents pretty easy.
The Hydra was pretty easy, actually.
And as soon as we took out the Hydra, a bigger threat showed up.
True. There's always a bigger fish.
Hardly really.
And we can't afford to try to fry one bigger than we can handle.
Oh yeah, some words of wisdom.
You remember what you heard what Spider-Man said? Are we actually ready to be out here right now?
Well,
Yeah, but
we didn't initially know they were Hydra.
We didn't know they were Hydra.
That's not what he was talking about. That's not what I'm talking about either. Why are we fighting this? Because, Damon, I get that you want to feel like you're doing something with these powers.
exactly, we're doing something right. with the
Feeling
little
like
guy.
you're doing something isn't enough. We need a real reason if we're going to do this.
I do have a real reason. Just Spider-Man's not right. Okay, he's not right about this.
Well,
I think Spider-Man is right about this.
I mean,
I can tell you what my reason is. To stop anything from happening again, like what happened at school. We don't need more people like Francesca to die, or your mom to die. And the way to stop it is to stop it before it can even go into play. And how do we do that? By taking out the little fish.
yes. Same fish. Fish, the same thing. But Fisk, Spider-Man said, Goblin, Octopus, all those other villains, they all work for Fisk. If we take him out, or if we go towards him, we can get towards Goblin.
Weren't we just talking about how we're trying to do this for the little guy?
Yeah.
Goblin has nothing to do with the little guy.
We'll build up eventually. But for now,
We're focusing on the bad guys that we want to take down, not the good guys we want to protect. I think Spider-Man's right. As long as that is where we first go to, as long as our minds first go to how we need to take out this guy, we're not ready to be out here.
It's kind of just very, just crossing his arms, just in frustration, just.
Do you know why I stayed at the school that entire time with my magic powers without using them a single time? Did I ever tell you the reason?
no.
Not really.
I've been able to use this sort of magic for years before I ever came to your school. I ended up using it because I used it all the time. I loved learning magic. It was interesting. I was good at it. I had a natural affinity for it. I just found this book in some ancient ruins, and that was all that it took. But then, using the magic attracted the wrong kind of attention. I was using the magic, and suddenly it attracted the bad guys to me. Someone else wanted to look. I don't even know who did it. I don't want to find out. So I came here and hid my magic. I never wanted to use it again. Magic only caused destruction as far as I could tell. But now I've seen, like, Shield has helped teach me, protect me, and show me that it won't necessarily cause that. But it will if you don't use it when you're ready. When you're not prepared, when you don't have the right reasons, when you don't have the right backup, trying to help can just bring more disaster. What if we do take down Fisk? That Spider-Man said that then they go and start working with that guy, Norman guy, and then he starts working for Goblin, and then he gives them really cool stuff. It won't be over if we just take out Fisk. It'll be a never-ending cycle of fighting and revenge, and that none of that has think about why we're doing this. Then we can try it again. When we're more prepared and we actually have the right reasons.
Just looks over.
I
What do you think, Mark?
hate that he's kind of right, but he's kind of right. I want to do something about it now. But even if we take down Fist, someone's just going to replace him. It doesn't do anything. And getting closer to him is just going to be more dangerous for us and for our families as well, and for the people around us. And who knows, maybe he'll target things that are around us, and something like what happened at school will happen again. We have to be careful about this, and we have to kind of think of a strategy and a way to go about it, and who we can talk to. I don't know, but he's kind of that point.
Just kind of like floats up in, just.
Damon, I will say you are right that we need to do something. I was wrong to say that we shouldn't have cut him tonight. I'm glad we did. But let's take the lessons we learned from tonight and learn from them. Let's apply them, and then we can come back more prepared.
Gosh dang, I hate that you're right. Fine. We'll take half a month.
Half a month if you have a good reason by the end of it. And you can prove that it's the actual reason and not just say you want to go after God.
What is on after God?
Alright then.
Perfect.
Deal?
Damn. He just kind of shakes and just. One more. Just one more kryptonite. That felt really good to be heroes. You can't lie. You can't lie. That felt pretty good.
What if we run across someone too strong again? I've already used a lot of magic tonight.
Well, then I'll try to blink us out of there.
Well, I have an idea. Why don't we not go for guys with machine guns loading stuff into the back of a truck, and maybe go for, like, I don't know, a mugger or a burglar instead of, like, anyone
That's
connected
not
to a
how
bigger
heroes-
crime syndicate.
That's not how heroes start. They always go for, like, Hydra and stuff. We did that.
No!
Do you think Iron Man started with, like, the city mugger?
I think he started with, like, Al Qaeda or something like that. I don't know. We're also not a billionaire playboy philanthropist.
We don't know who Iron Man is.
No, then he's public.
Oh right, I forgot.
He's
Everyone
public.
else
He's
is
public.
anyway. I forget which superheroes are actually secret.
We're also not multi-billionaires that have all the money in the world to make a suit that blows tanks up.
We need new suits. I mean, this one's kind of nice, but, like, I want that kind of nice Spider-Man's.
Maybe we should actually go to Goodwill.
No.
We did steal the stuff from S.H.I.E.L.D.
My mom is a seamstress. We can stop at my mom's place.
That'd be a good idea. Just tell her we're making costumes.
Yes.
What time of year is it?
January.
It's January. We're really just getting prepared for Halloween. We're going to a party, and they require a costume.
She won't ask questions. She's an old Greek mom. She only really speaks Greek. So it's like, she won't ask questions.
Do they have Halloween in Greece?
We have our own thing.
Okay.
It's fine. We'll go to my mom's.
Yeah.
Kind of just in the morning. It's like 2. Maybe we shouldn't go there right now.
Maybe not right now.
Okay.
I think you'd get grounded if you found out that you're out right now.
Well, I mean, I also haven't been home in like what time now? In like 5 months.
Why does it matter what
I
time it is?
explicitly lied as well. The Spider-Man.
That you got it a year ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm not commenting.
No one commented about it. Just like, oh, okay.
Hey, it makes it harder for him to tell. Besides, if he looks too carefully, he might see traces of, like, lightning explosions.
You might piece it together. She's like, okay, in the morning, meet at my place.
Besides, I got my powers
sounds
like
good.
8 years ago.
Perfect. I'll see you guys in like. Wait, what time in the morning? Because I want to sleep and get some sleep. So like
Oh, school tomorrow?
It's Wednesday.
Okay, I'll see you after school.
After school.
Okay, sounds good. And just kind of, he flies off his other direction, leaving you guys.
Get home safe!
Alright, I'm gonna go home too.
I'll get back.
I'm gonna fly up and like, and then I'm immediately gonna follow David.
Okay. He's just flying through Hell's Kitchen, kind of sluggish a bit, just having his own little conversation. Just dang on, Joy, we need to be right up the thing. Spider-Man, just like kind of does the like a backstroke fly, and just.
I'm trying my very best to stay like in the alleys, out of his line of sight.
It's fine. It's after school. Making new costumes. Look really good. And it reaches into his pocket, and you see that he kind of pulls out this just like a small English left me necklace. You just continues to fly.
It's located with the picture of the girl in it, calling it right now.
It's just a necklace.
Oh, well, it's
No
somehow
locket.
related to her.
Just flies and just he does go home. Just continues flying through down to like downtown New York. Not the nicest areas, essentially. More poverty-esque. And just tries to find the window and just sneaks inside and closes it. That's him.
Alright, I'm gonna wait until he's like in bed, and then I'm going to cast another. I'm gonna just like whisper sweet dreams, my friend, and then I'm going to like cast my second kind of mist. The mists of Morpheus. Basically, I put them to sleep. I'm targeting vigilance, defense, and 18.
That will pass it, yeah.
All right, cool. He's stunned, but not really, because it's like he's falling asleep stunned. He's not completely asleep, but it'll help him fall asleep faster.
Okay. She kind of just lies down in bed, just looking up towards the ceiling, just. And just kind of starts to lie down and go to bed.
Yep.
The sun rises.
I go.
You guys go to school, go through your classes and everything. Everything's kind of the same. Just welcome back from Christmas break, everyone. We're getting back to the classes. Getting ready for the next exam here. Already, teachers don't care. They're hitting you with next exams and everything.
I'm already prepared.
Class ends and you guys immediately, you all still go to the same schools, just let's go, new costumes. He's just very excited. Okay, I drafted up some ideas, and because you said rain check, right? I thought maybe like we do some blue, like a giant like rain drop. And then this is where you start hitting the costume making montage.
Ooh.
So I would like for you guys to describe your second level suits. Better than your street level. Probably, let's say, maybe Miss Marvel. No, we'll say Spider-Man's homemade suit.
Homemade suit?
It has that level.
Okay. That's pretty bad, but still good.
Better than Shield suit. This one has more of your personal flavor to it versus you can tell there's like some Shield stuff. So, what do you think your costume? What elements do you have on it?
It's still kind of homemade, but it's like a black shirt, and it's still like ripped sleeves. It's just not Shield stuff, and it's like nicer. It's more like an athletic material. It's more like form fitting kind of. And it It just has like a big circle painted on it with a line through it, like basically, you know, whatever the Greek letter is. I forget which one it is, but
Alpha, Omega,
no,
Gamma, Beta, Delta.
no, I don't remember which one it is. But basically,
Epsilon,
it's just a circle
Sigma.
with a line through it. And then once again, it's kind of like, it's black pants, or no, blue pants, but they're like, once again, they're not like super crazy form fitting, but they're a little tighter, allowing for like good movement, but like they're not going to get in the way or anything. And then some like just kind of nicer sneakers, if that makes sense. And then my mask is kind of just the same thing, except it tucks into like kind of the neck of the. It's like super super tight against my face, and it just tucks into the top of that shirt, and it's like it's a blue mask, and where the eyes would be, there's that same symbol of like the circles with the lines through it.
Okay.
And then like some of those like hard knuckled gloves.
Got it.
All right, so mine is going to. It still once again has like the little like the hood part, like the dark blue hood on it. This time it's like trimmed in like a gold color. Instead of being like a full length cape or something like that, it's just going to be like it's shorter, so it has to avoid impeding movement, because that bothered me last time. Like it's down to like just above my waist. I've got one of those little like kind of like a sheath for my magic book to hang at my left side. The clothes look a little bit like fantasy wizard clothes, but like more modern, a little bit more modern. Mostly just like, it seems to be like designed to be like mostly like not impede my movement while still kind of like having a little bit of the fantastical sorcerer's vibe.
Nice. Damien kind of puts together his, and you see. Sorry.
Did I say it was in yellow?
I remember.
I want that to be in white, and it's not like a big one on my chest. It's just like a little one. It's like on my, just kind of like my breast, like there, right there, right there.
Okay. You see, Damon has Greek look to it to kind of try to pull it together. He pulled some old pieces from his mom and everything, but you can see at least the main thing. It's white with the light blue, very bright, almost calling attention to itself. But on the back, there are essentially what it looks like designs for wings, but it's the Black Dahlia, like floral design as the wings on the back of it. So it kind of goes from like where wings would sprout and goes wrapped around towards like the front where you can see the edge of the feathers almost. And the rest of it just has a very classic Greek look, along with a light blue face mask. And that's what you guys just. I think we did pretty good here, guys. I like it. Let's go stop some crime.
I think we said half a month.
I mean, mine says you can see that like the clock has been changed to say it's been like half a month. See, I mean, come on. He's gonna make an ego check against you guys. Fantastic.
I'm sorry, he's not going to convince me. I don't care if it's an ego check. He's not convincing me that it's been half a month, nor is he convincing me that this is a good idea.
And he's not convinced it's half a month. He's just like, come on, just like you said, one like robbery.
I mean, I'm in.
Just one robbery.
We talked about this. We talked about how we need to have the right reason. Right now, it sounds like the reason is because we want to go have fun.
It's not
Stop
consistently
someone from
fun.
having a really bad night.
It just is, field testing our abilities. Because shields kind of hold us up in scenarios where they're not very realistic, you know. You agree, right?
I've literally just been put through basically like special forces training for
Yeah.
the past 4 months, 5 months.
Just. same thing the other night. Just instead of floating, just walks away. Just come on, come on. I think I hear sirens. Alright. Alright.
What's one more? I'm gonna kind of like.
One more is another chance to get killed before we've killed or recruited by bad guys.
What if you just like go to the really poor part of town and stop someone from breaking into someone else's house? And that we specifically look for that. We don't look for people stealing stuff from Fisk Industries.
Yeah, no, we'll just stop
various
crimes that we
guns.
see. We'll just, if we see a mugging, then we'll kind of, just be a little
Pop
bit-
it in.
Yeah, just pop it in out real quick. We'll just fine.
I'm
We'll just walk. We'll do a little patrol, right? That's what cops do. Patrol. We'll just do a little patrol around the school block or something, and we won't be necessarily going for it, but it just happens to be across our way.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like I'm turning into the voice of reason that everyone ignores now? I will follow you to make sure you don't get in trouble, but I'm not fighting any criminals.
Let's go.
I'm honoring our promise to not fight until I have a good reason.
Fair enough. Okay, let's go, Mark. He just starts walking down the street, very excited. Just really excited about my cars. It was really good. I kind of just got a few materials after I went home a bit. But I'm really tired. I don't know why, but crime fighting makes me tired. You guys keep on walking down the street, and you see that there's a bit of a parade going down. Just oh crap. It's that yearly Avengers parade.
I don't think any criminals are going to be out right now.
This traffic's gonna be terrible. Well, traffic's always terrible.
You can literally fly.
Traffic.
We're in the streets.
It's New York. Everyone ignores things like this.
You never know who could be listening. There could be Fisk around somewhere.
Are you not wearing a superhero costume right now?
No, I got my mask in my pocket.
Your mask. Everything else.
Yeah, it's in my bag. If I need to, I'll just go change. Shouldn't take too long.
I
literally just-
misunderstood that. I thought he was walking around just in the streets with that. Okay, sorry. Continue.
I'm literally just wearing like a baggier t-shirt and like I'm still just wearing those pants.
He's just fine. Let's go watch the parade at least.
I'm not in my costume because I have no intention of fighting.
And he's like, I don't want to be wearing it all day, but I'll keep it in the bag, and I need to change it. I'll just put it on.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you guys wish to head then? The city of New York is yours.
I say we don't go back to Hell's Kitchen. I say we go back to like the Bronx or like Harlem, some poor area that's not Hell's Kitchen.
Got it. Okay, so you guys begin to walk towards somewhere a little more poor, not Hell's Kitchens, Harlem or the Bronx, somewhere like that. As you go, a lot of the traffic's been pulled towards the Avengers parade. Streets are a little bit more empty, a little bit, and you see that kind of like the back lanes are a little more free now, as there's a few shadier figures back here, just kind of sitting back and watching, looking, just hey, look at the bag. They're kind of like eyeing and keeping an eye on things, surveying the area, seeing what they can maybe nab. You see just a few figures down a few streets like that are just watching the unsuspecting crowd, really.
As soon as any one of them makes a move and like actually takes something, I'm stopping them.
Okay. One begins to walk closer and pulls out from his pocket just like a little card and throws it in front of a girl. Just, hey, you dropped your card, man. Oh, hey, he goes to pick it up, and you can see his hand start to, on the way up, start to go towards the purse and try to reach and grab something.
I'm I'm actually not even gonna put on the mask. I'm gonna say, "Hey, what'd you reach in your bag for?"
Just, she's like, "Oh," kind of grabs the purse and just hits him with it. Perf! Takes it and just walks away.
Wow, he got insulted even more. So
I'm just gonna kind of duck back in, into the crowd, so I don't get seen.
Hey, good job, Matt. You were able to deal with that crime even easier.
You just don't.
Hey, kid, where'd you go? Just trying to make his way, trying to find you. Just, hey, kid, you lost me a lot of money back there.
I'm also wearing really dark sunglasses, but they're really stylish.
Just, kid, go. He might find you.
Oh, uh-oh.
Make me an agility check.
Agility check? Oh gosh, that's not good. 9.
Just starts moving people like, hey, watch it! And he starts making the beeline towards you.
I'm just gonna stop. I'm big. I don't look like a kid. And I'm just gonna kind of stop ducking into the crowd and stand up straight, kind of to my full height. How tall is he compared to me?
Now, how tall are you say? You're 6'3"?
6'3".
And he's like 5'11".
Oh, so I'm 4 inches taller than he is. And I'm just kind of looking at him like, you got a problem? And I'm big too. I'm not little. I've been put through special forces training for the past 6 months. Yeah. I look a little bit intimidating.
You just, you're not bigger than first time. You lost me a lot of money. Pay up.
Pay up.
I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mists of Morpheus.
What does that affect?
Only one.
Okay.
Fantastic.
He's
That means that he instantly falls asleep.
He's essentially a civilian, so he just.
Whoa, I didn't think I was that scary. I don't know that he
just hits the ground. You're just like, oh.
You just hear Matt, you've gotten used to hearing me cast spells. I start casting one you've never heard before. And then just that happens. And you see some thin gray mist appear over this guy's face, and then just he falls asleep.
I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna go, that's scary. And I'm gonna
That's some Doc Doom level stuff.
No, it is not. This is actually a really easy spell to cast.
I'm gonna pretend I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be like, hey, he just passed out. Someone get some help.
Don't draw attention. Just the friends is.
What do you mean don't draw attention? He's knocked out.
He just passed out.
He's just asleep. He'll wake up with one of the best, feeling super rested. It'll be totally fine. We can let it. His friends will take care of him. They are trying to do it anyway. Fireworks in the parade. Also, won't wake up as long as I keep concentrating on this.
You just see these giant floats of the Avengers. You see this weird Hulk-looking one just. See an Iron Man in the flying pose of Captain America. All the Avengers kind of just parade going by. And you see these fireworks. See different crowds of entertainers in the heroes-esque costumes, red and gold for Iron Man, the red, white, and blue for Cap, green and purple. They're all dressed and dancing, doing performances, walking down. You have these people that are essentially the doubles of the Avengers. They're just, remember, citizens, you can do this all day. He continues to wave and everything. And they're trying to use the things that the Avengers have said and trying to inspire the city, but it's just really cheesy and woo! The kids are loving it. The parents are just woo!
Got it.
Just scrolling and just not paying attention. Hey, Jimmy, come back here. Come back. Don't go in the parade, Jimmy. Jimmy.
You sound like an angry parent.
Jimmy.
That's perfect.
Jimmy Jones, you come back to you right now.
I knew a guy named Jimmy Jones.
No way.
Yeah.
Also, as we're going and like I'm clapping on the parade, I'm like just like it was like whisper, like I would say kind of quietly. It was like that was really well done. Maybe like you were able to stop someone from getting robbed without actually hurting him. Like that was really good.
Doesn't have to come to fisticuffs, and I think probably get arrested if I just punch the dude. So
Maybe.
I think that was a really good idea. Like this was a good idea. As long as we do that, doing this is different than going and looking for Hydra and things like that. Like if we can, like maybe we'll even find our reason faster doing this.
Maybe we will.
As long as we keep it down on the lower level, I can make sure that nothing gets too serious for you. That spell is pretty easy, like I said.
Okay. Not bad then. Not bad.
we should probably still be watching out for his friends. And I'm just like,
True. There were others?
I think there were.
Oh, crap. Okay. Kind of trying to look around. How do you know what they look like?
They just look shady.
Okay. Are they like hiding in the shadows or something?
Yeah, waiting for people, basically looking for people to walk by that look rich.
I thought that was only in the movies.
I also heard them talking about it like that, like they were literally saying it loud enough to be able to see. But now I don't think we're gonna hear them.
Probably
It's a little bit loud.
Yeah, the fireworks going off and tons of cheering. You got Black Widow in the parade just shooting candy from the gauntlets.
Oh my gosh.
Hawkeye has like a giant bow that just shoots out and
T-shirt bow.
not t-shirt bow, confetti bow. Just
Confetti bow.
and you're just like, Mom, I thought we were gonna see the real Avengers. She's like, these are the Avengers, sweetheart. No, they're not.
Smart kid.
You continue. You see another person just watching the crowd, and you can see his head also going into someone's pockets, just trying to grab anything.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just say, hey, you, and I'm gonna just say some description about him. Like, hey, you in the blue shirt. And, like, they're gonna start looking around, and I'm hoping that's enough to, like, just keep the guy from being like, ugh.
The guy just stays really close and kind of peels off, and you can see there's like a glint of like a reflection as
I'm
he peels
dropping
off away.
concentration and casting Mists of Morpheus again.
Alright. You go and just
Shoot, that's low. 6, 7, 13.
Inspiration?
still hits him.
Oh.
No, the average citizens have a 10.
So he is not asleep, but he is stunned and will remain so until I drop concentration.
Just kind of tries to peel off and goes and just.
Hey, I
So
think...
he's not paralyzed, like he's stunned. So like he's able to move, like he's able to like continue for normal functions. He just can't move or do anything like that.
You
What
just
is it?
hold
Or
the
take
phone
action.
and just.
I think you dropped your phone and that guy's trying to give it to you.
It's like, oh, thank you, sir. Yeah.
I'm gonna drop concentration as the other guy grabs it back.
Just. Once again, just looks at you.
Really making a name for myself.
You're gonna get yourself jumped on your way home today. I'm gonna walk you home from the top.
As you see another more of the floats start to blow up, and then you hear a "Ah!" as you see a blur of red and blue fling across the skyline, and Spider-Man, got you now. They just tear through. Spider-Man quickly tries to grab onto whatever he can, but Goblin just, I know your tricks, Spidey. Line cuts, and he tries to grab again. Just...
Andres' thoughts.
I'm gonna tear off my shirt, tear off those pants I'm
Damon
wearing.
also runs and just roll me.
I'm I'm just gonna. Put
And
on my
what I'm going to
mask.
do is I'm going to go up to the top of the building from the alleyway and act like I'm joining from a different direction.
Roll me an agility check, please.
Agility.
I'm just throwing on my hooded mask.
Ooh, that's good. 14.
You're able
Oh, what?
to...
Agility?
Yeah.
I need to add 3 to that. 17.
Perfect. You put on your brand new made costume very quickly. You get a couple like snag places of just, okay, but both you and Dame are able to put it on. Dang, I didn't know it took so long to put these things on. Just, all right, let's go.
I've already got my hooded mask on. I'm just waiting.
On him, and just his quips aren't quipping as much.
They're not quipping, huh?
I'd like for you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Fetch. 10.
Why? Fantastic!
That means you get you get a bonus for it.
Yes.
How much is the bonus?
I think it's essentially get to go twice, almost like a surprise round.
Ooh. A total, so 6, 11, 12. Wow, my initiative sucks. 13, I think? Yeah, 13. With a fantastic.
That's a street. Everything else on the sides is buildings.
Alright.
I was assuming Spidey is the Flash.
No, this is Spidey.
Oh, that is Spidey.
Yep.
That's the Iron Spider Spidey.
And the great people are civilians.
The various dwarves and fairies.
I'm just gonna. Can I? Never mind. I'll wait until initiative starts, I guess. I don't know what's considered a free action, but.
Saying things, interacting with objects in minor ways.
Makes sense.
What did you got? Fantastic. So that means you do get to go first, essentially twice. So you
Okay.
essentially get 2 actions with it.
13 was my total, by the way.
13 was your total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did you get, David?
10. That's pretty terrible in a game where you're rolling 3d6s. The average of 2 is 7.
Ah, yeah, that's pretty awful.
Actually, no. That would mean 10's basically average. But except I'm adding 5 to it.
You're adding 5?
Mm-hmm. I have 5 vigilance. I rolled 2 2s and a 1. And unfortunately the 1 was not.
So we will go Gavin, Spidey, Goblin, Damon, David.
Yep.
Alrighty. And basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like land in the middle of the street and say, "Everyone, walk that way!" And I'm gonna just point to the opposite direction of where they're fighting. I'm gonna say, "Walk!" especially loud, and just say, "Keep going!" Like, just go.
Okay. Roll
Just
me,
make sure they don't stampede and trample people.
roll me an ego.
God dang it! Suck ego.
Please roll good. No!
You can use a karma point as edge as well. That's what karma points are for.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this dice again. Use one of my karma points. That's much better, but not what I was hoping for. 10, 11.
11, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look real quick. What rank are you again? Rank 2?
I am rank 2, yeah.
Why is that relevant at this moment?
Different things have different challenges depending on your rank.
The higher your rank, the harder it is.
Yep.
You know what? That actually is really interesting.
What?
The higher your rank, the more difficult it is to do those sort of things.
Huh.
So it's easier for you than me.
Makes sense.
Even though I think that you should be a rank 3 character after having gotten bonuses.
Alright. The people just,
I gave up a couple of things.
they kind of listen a bit to you, and they do essentially do move down this way. However, a few start to go separate directions.
And that's fine, as long as they're
Leaving the area.
leaving the area. Yeah.
This one's gonna try to go behind you and try to get out of the way. These guys, they don't know where to go. They're like, we're in the middle of ground zero here. I will count that as a free action.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
And what is the range on throwing stuff? I don't know how that works. Specifically, my
The
sticks.
batons. Let me look at that. So hold it up. I will say their range will be 3.
3. And then I'm going to. I have the swinging thing of 15,
That will definitely get you up.
and I'm gonna do it onto Green Goblin's little thing.
Oh.
And I'm gonna pull myself up and just try and take a whack at him, and then fall back down to the ground, pretty much.
Alright. Go ahead and.
Hold on.
What?
You should just hold on.
Well, I don't want to hold on because I don't want to get stabbed.
Give me another
That would hurt.
agility.
Agility. Fantastic.
You keep getting fantastics. I've gotten
I have. Oh.
Pulls down and Goblin is just like, looks like you got a stray here, Spider-Man, and tries to like, try to cut your line. But Spider-Man throws a quick punch and knocks, kind of like disorients him before he can try to cut it. There's tons of stuff on this glider.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, isn't his thing made out of metal? Like, cutting it's not easy. Then again, I don't know anything about Green Goblin.
Goblin has a lot of dangerous stuff.
He's got a lot of stuff.
But yeah, it's able to stick on and you pull yourself up. Roll an attack.
Attack?
Melee.
Another fantastic!
Oh my gosh!
That's
Give me a fantastic. Can I have your dice?
16?
That hits.
That hits?
Yep.
Yes! Let's go!
Besides, the fantastic doesn't like a guarantee.
Essentially, yeah.
24 points of damage. Just whack right across the face with the baton as I whoo, and I wave as I fall back to the ground.
Alright, you land back down after that. Damon's turn. What can you do, Damon?
I thought it was Gob's turn next.
Damon has a 15. But because he had like that surprise with that fantastic initiative, he got to go first. Damon is gonna go ahead and also try to help in hitting Gobby. Luck on Gobby. And he's gonna kind of pull the air around again and just, you can almost see like a hand form out of the air and try to grab him.
So he's an air elementalist also, isn't he, it seems.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Why are you
I want a fantastic. I feel like I'm getting left out here.
Your dice suck, David.
Can I borrow your marble dice?
Yeah, this is an actual Marvel dice, I think.
No, those are Pokemon dice.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, can I see it? Here, we can trade for them.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, there should have been an extra one somewhere around here.
See if it's just you or if it's the dice. If it's the dice, we can have it back. Eventually.
Eventually. You have to test it first.
After I thoroughly test it.
Okay, so it.
He probably has high melee, doesn't he?
Next is
Probably, yeah.
Gobby's turn. Yeah, Gobby's gonna go. He, not happy that his glider is knocked down. And that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Against the Jack. Ooh, he barely. The energy, you can see that the goblin glider blast, almost in slow motion, you're worried that it's going to hit and hurt him, and it just as it bouts to hit. As it's about to hit, as the energy passes straight through him. That was a really lucky roll. It was one above what he needed to get. Next it is gonna be Spidey's turn. Spidey misses.
That's unfortunate.
Now it is Andreas' turn.
Alright, Andres. I'm going to cast the Crimson Bands of Cytrak. So I must make an ego check with an edge against Gob's melee defense. Fantastic.
Yeah. It's the dice.
Alright.
Yeah, that one rolls 6 really, or fantastic really well.
19.
That will beat his melee defense.
Alright, cool. So he is now paralyzed and on a fantastic, which I got. The target is also pinned.
So he's double pinned now.
He is pinned and paralyzed.
You can see the air still is like wrapped around him a bit from the last effect, and now your Crimson Bands just pins him. Just, you think this is gonna stop me?
Yeah, I rather think it is.
Nothing stops Green Goblin.
So, yeah, I'm now like holding ropes of like red energy, but like it's not actually attaching him to me. They're just holding him down.
It is now going to be your turn, Rain
My
Jack.
turn. And
Rain Jack.
I hate that that's my name now. I'm doing it on purpose.
I kind of like it. Pretty cool hero name.
It's kind of cool, yeah. If it had anything to do with rain.
Yeah.
Except you're just a punchy.
Yeah, I'm a
Punch
blind
guy.
guy that punches people with a stick.
I think that should be your name. Like, punching people with a stick.
I'm gonna do chain strike, and I'm gonna just kind of do the same thing. Pull myself up, bah, bah, and try to hit him twice.
Okay.
That's not good at all. What does a combat expert do again? I'm sorry.
Combat expert?
Mm-hmm.
So I have the dictionary here. You said expert?
Combat expert. Yeah.
Is it a trait?
Yes, it's a trait.
The character knows how to handle themselves better than most. They have
It's
edge on melee attacks against enemies of rank 1.
They're not rank 1.
Yabi is
Well,
rank
and
1.
you should have an edge right now because he's pinned twice and paralyzed.
I don't know how that
You
works.
can take a karma point
Karma
to
point?
essentially give yourself edge. That's good. That did not hit. Energy, if it's a fantastic, blinds an enemy.
That's not good. It's a little spider. Boop. Oh, I missed. I don't know where I went now. I will take a karma to try and hit him.
Okay.
That's really not much better. 13.
What attack is this?
I'm.
Melee.
Yeah, it's just a melee attack.
That will miss.
I'll miss.
Even though he is pinned and everything, just him, he's kind of laughing in your
You
face.
just hit on
He's
his
disoriented.
armor and it's not going to hurt him.
Dang it.
It's the same kind of battle armor that he was wearing before.
Oh, wait, I have advantage on melee. Or an edge on melee anyway.
Okay.
Roll the other one.
Edge does stack.
So I will roll the other one.
Identical.
You can also use your edge for other, or your karma for other people.
That makes sense.
Here, you can have one of my karma points.
No, don't do
I'm
that.
giving you a karma point.
It is a waste.
I've already done it. Roll it again.
Okay. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 4. It's 15. I don't think that hits.
Matches.
It matches, so it hits.
Yes.
Thank you, David.
David will remember this.
Fantastic.
Oh boy, what attack is this?
It's a melee attack with my baton.
Okay.
I want you to know that it's 12 times 4. Plus 4. I need to do the math on that.
See, it was a very good use of a karma point.
Yes, it was. 12 times 4 plus 4. That is 52 hit points that I have just removed from this man. I'm gonna just come up, but I keep my momentum, learning how to use these kind of in actual combat and just spin. Wham!
You can see that the hit snaps and the helmet that he's wearing cracks and and part of it kind of just crumbles off. You can see a man underneath, but not the full. Only gets the bottom chunk, so you can see his jaw.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, and there's just blood pooling now. Just this makes it godly happy.
Uh-oh.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
All right. I forgot Damon was also in front of you. Damon is now just going to be behind you in initiative because that's where I remember him. Damon is going to try to hit him with a little elemental blast. He's just.
Oh! I forgot I used a chain attack on that.
Does that
So
hit
I get to hit him again.
Go again. Is it you get to roll to hit him again, or just the damage again?
I
Just the
don't
damage
know.
again.
It doesn't say. It just says add attack.
What is it called? Chain attack?
Yeah, it's called chain attack. If I get a fantastic,
You can also make an additional chain strike.
I don't
So
really.
you do. So you roll again to try to hit.
You roll again and
you
try
get
to
to
hit?
make. It says the character can also make an additional chain strike, and chain strike is the character makes a close attack with edge. So you can get to try again, and you roll with edge.
Sweet. Okay. And then I re-roll the lowest.
Yep. I swear.
He got another fantastic.
I got another fantastic.
How much was that again? 52?
Yeah, you. Well, I have to roll the damage, but
That's right.
so
That is a fantastic, so that does hit it.
it hits. Okay. Well, I need to roll
So roll damage.
24 points of damage.
Did you add your melee modifier to that?
Yeah, I did.
You go again. Goosh! Goosh! The whole face mask comes off, and you see Norman Osborn just. There's just a searing rage in his eyes, and he's bleeding profusely from his face from the hit that you dealt him. Damon is going to try to blast him now, and just. How many points do you have, Damon?
I feel like I'm broken now. Like I'm too overpowered.
This
No,
game
you
makes
just
you
got-
feel like a hero.
What?
You just got good things.
He is going to go ahead and spend 30 focus points.
Holy crap!
When I do that, that means that I get to add 15 to whatever damage I'm doing on Bolts of Balthak.
Oh, this is with edge. No. He's close, guys, to getting the Marvelous. He has a 6 and a 6. Just need to re-roll the Marvel die and get 1.
What does a Marvelous do?
It's essentially you get 616, and that's, I guess, the highest because that's Marvel's thing.
Mm-hmm.
He did not, but 20 to hit Gabi.
Holy crap!
He put 30 points in this, so it's for every 2 points.
Plus 1?
Yeah, plus 1.
So 15. It's the same thing that my Bolts of Balthak do. He might be in trouble.
I might be in trouble?
He's shooting at you, right?
No.
No.
Damon's shooting at Gabi.
Oh, Damon is shooting. I misunderstood. I thought Gabi was shooting at Gavin.
I was about to say this indeed would
How
be an
much
issue.
plus is it?
Plus 1. Oh, 15 total.
15? Okay. As just puts his hands together, and the air just sucks in, pulling everything around your hair, the clothes, everything just starts to pull. It almost starts to. There's on the lower buildings, the glass breaks and just, and it hits, and it does 29 points of damage, which knocks Gabi out.
Holy.
Just it hits. You see that the glider now just kind of powers down, and Spider-Man is kind of standing there, just kind of lies down, sits on the ground, cross-legged, just. Oh, you guys did it! Wait a minute. Rain check?
Hello, Spider-Man! Trying to change my voice. Hello, Spider-Man. You look pretty roughed up.
I've had worse days. Should have seen me after the others came.
The what?
It's like a multiverse thing. You might deal with it at some point.
Andres
hope
is
not.
going to float down over to where they're standing, but I'm maintaining concentration on the bands of Cyterac. I'm not dropping those.
So just. I started all the way at Fisk Building over Judge Point that way, but it's that direction. And you can see that the building is far, far away. Like it's pretty tall, rifling Stark Tower height. So you can see it's distant, and it's far distance from where it is. So the fact that the battle went from there to here, it's like, oh, long. Oh, that's a long fight you guys had.
Mm-hmm.
Just grateful for your guys' help here.
Do we need to deal with him?
What are you doing with your voice?
He recognized my voice.
I mean, yeah, we probably should deal with him. As you kind of see, not that one. No, that one. Damon's just kind of. Gabi said we couldn't do it. You did it.
Good job, Damon.
You said his name.
Shoot.
Names. That's not my name. Spidey's just like.
You came up with it earlier. You said you wanted to be like Demon or Dream Demon or something like that earlier. Isn't that? Am I mispronouncing it?
Gonna looks at Spider-Man just. Peter Parker is smart. He's just.
Do I get to roll a deception? I mean, I have to re-roll my best, but
Yes, this is an ego.
I'm going to use a karma point to not have to re-roll any of these.
Okay.
It's a good thing you still had a karma point.
I have one more after this. 19.
He's just looks at him. You're still wearing just like normal civilian kind of clothes.
I'm wearing my civilian clothes with my mask and hood.
He's just. Let me type Gabi and then we'll talk, okay? Don't go anywhere.
I've got homework.
Don't go anywhere. I know what Vision Academy gives you for homework.
I'm good at it, and I don't go to Vision Academy. That got blown up
looks
like
around.
that got blown up like 8 months ago.
Looks around and just. Andreas, no, it's you.
Yeah, but I don't go there anymore. They moved us out.
Just webs up Gabi and just strings him up. Alright, this way. Walks you towards
Should I
the
let
alley.
go of the leash?
Keep it on.
Okay, I walk over there. I'm still maintaining the crimson bands.
Kind of walks over towards you guys and just pulls it off and just. Well, nice to see you guys.
Oh, so you're not hiding it anymore?
Well, I already know you guys, and you might need a little help here.
Are the civilians still around? Oh, okay.
I mean, I already knew it was you, but this is impressive that you're showing them.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Your aura is very distinctive. I could tell as soon as you are our sub.
I guess you say I have a charming personality then.
That is not what that means, but I mean, I guess we do okay with the ladies.
I'm
somewhat,
gonna
maybe.
I'm gonna
don't
take
know.
my mask off, and it's just milky white eyes. I'm not wearing sunglasses right now.
He's just. Ooh. That's rough.
The goblin stuff messed up his eyes, but somehow it mixed with my magic, and now he can see anyway.
Hmm. You know, I have a friend like that. I may have to refer you to him. Yeah, but glad you guys helped me here. Like the costumes, a nice upgrade.
Slightly.
Do you guys figure out names or figure out why you're fighting? So you take a month or something like that, but
I told them that they should take a month. I was on the roof listening, and I thought it was a very good idea what you said, but
thank you. No one ever listens to me.
yeah, but like there were civilians, and then they were going and fighting, and I'm trying to make sure that they don't die.
That's, you know, most times your legs move before you can really think. So, glad you helped the civilians. Happy for that. I definitely have trouble dealing with civilians and others. But, so, if you're going to be doing this, you might need a direct line. Kind of tries to, like, try to weasel through his spandex suit. Just, sorry, 1 second. Starts to hand out these little cards, some of like the fist ones. Like, this is the direct line to Spidey Agency. It's my direct phone. If you guys need help, or if you're looking for a little patrol, I might be a little available. You can give help to little guys.
I can't read this.
I'll read it for you later.
Be like, do you have any in Braille?
You know, I have a lawyer that's blind. Maybe I'll talk to him and see if I can get one.
I'd appreciate it. I'm just gonna hand you the second one.
Now I have two.
Just, Damon just holds it and shakes. You beat Gabi. You beat Gabi, guys! just kind of like still in shock and taking it all in, and just, you did good. Now, what should I call you guys? Because we got rain check. And how about the two of you?
The Avengers. And I was. Is it too late to change my name? I didn't mean to say rain check.
Absolutely, it's too late. Absolutely.
What do you got in mind?
You know, after hiding my magic so long, I haven't really thought about it very much. Maybe. Do you have any suggestions?
Well,
Maybe like.
magic and you're young.
It's Mayan based, right? That's what the symbol on the front of your book is, right?
I mean, sun sorcerer. I don't know.
That's not bad.
Like
I was thinking like. I don't know. I don't have any ideas. That could be a good idea. I'll think about
Serpent
it. I'll
sorcerer.
workshop it a little bit long. I'll workshop it a little more.
You just can't do sorcerer supreme. That's tick.
yeah.
I was thinking about that, but I don't think that Strange would take that very well.
Yeah, strange. He's a little off these days.
You could say he's a little
Don't
strange.
say it. Only I can make those quick, okay? You see, like, you hear the chatter in the street going back up.
Okay. I never took off my mask.
Back on. Just
Mask goes back on.
immediately like, so we don't got a name for you yet. Got rain check. Or what do you think?
Once again, we'll workshop it a little bit.
Workshop, okay. Workshop.
Rain
I
check.
like it.
Rain
What?
check.
I'm kidding. I got you.
Okay.
All right, workshop. Let's go.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Yep.
No.
Well, you kids did pretty good. See you around then. As he just flips away. As you save the day, you beat Green Goblin, and this is where we will end for the one shot, but I will leave a little cliffhanger for a sequel. Lovely that you did beat him in this alleyway. You're celebrating, reveling. Unknown to all of you guys, you can see binoculars watching from a view. Just, I got sights on him, boss.
I'm very glad I didn't take off my mask.
Need me to take the shot? It was just on the other side of the line. Not yet. Keep an eye on them. Now that you know Peter Parker, we can take out Spider-Man quicker. Make sure it gets done, Taskmaster. He's like, you got it, boss. It just ends there, and we'll see where we pick up next time on another Marvel one-shot.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching and listening to this marvelous one-shot. This was a lot of fun to play.
Yes,
So
it is.
we might have more one-shots of Marvel or not, but we'll see. But we will see you guys later.
Miss Moonable.